Ready for a stream? Let me just make sure we're broadcasting everywhere that we're supposed to. And let's sign into Final Fantasy. Hey, Geeky. Good to see you. What gaming motivations interest me the most? That's a good question. I would probably say achievement motivation and teamwork. Yeah, achievement motivation and teamwork. Ah, capture card. What are you doing to me? Okay, the game's back. Ooh, ooh. I have to stop the capture card. The color was warped in a deep, dark direction. Ah, there we go. Bright, bluey, purpley goodness. Man, okay, I just want to talk about, as a streamer, I would have been so terrified of something like that happening just a few months ago. It's like, the technical aspect must be perfect. And then I've been watching a lot more streamers do their thing recently while I'm grading stuff. And they just fix stuff on the fly like it's nothing. So I have actually, on that line of thinking, I need a new home for my logo and my social media. Because now all of my extra stuff is like on the right side of the screen. You know what? I don't think the social media has to be there. You all know where to find me. If you're watching the stream, you know where to find me. Okay. Let me just make sure everything's working correctly. Twitch is good. Yep. Twitch is good. And YouTube seems to be good. So today, what I think I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do some roulettes. Roulettes in gambling is a type of game where you drop the ball on the spinning wheel, you don't know what you're going to get, and that's what it is in Final Fantasy II, but the imaginative version. You say, I want to play this kind of content, and then the game searches for all the groups that are looking for people. It looks at your specific role, whether you're a tank or a healer or a DPS. It finds a group that has an open spot for what you're signed in as, and then it drops you in that group. You don't know what dungeon or bosses you're going to fight, and that's why it's a roulette. It's all chance and grouping people together. I wonder if my cloud bot is working. Let me just put in message to see what the stream info is. Streamlabs is working. Okay, that's good to know. Gotta type messages because sometimes I'm not up on people's screens. Oh wow, we're very similar. That's so cool. Yeah, community's good. Okay, let me go ahead and get in the duty finder. So if I do an expert roulette, which that's where I'm going to start, I get all of those things in the reward box right there. And so I particularly want the 40 of those pink tokens and the 60 of those bluey, greeny, teal icons. Let me go ahead and do some social media posts while we wait. I should have done this before I went live. I need to create a checklist. I really do. I need to create a checklist that I go through before I go live. Let's go ahead and do a cool screenshot. Ah! My arrow. Why is my arrow there? No, I don't want it. I don't even know if that worked. I have a screenshot button on my Stream Deck. I just tried to use it, but I have no idea if it worked. Well, that worked. Hey, Antelope! Yeah, long time no see. Nice to see you. I'm just trying to figure out my screenshot button because I realized I did no social media before going live. How are things going for you? Lope's up. I'm just waiting for a dungeon roulette to pop. This is my first day being eligible for expert roulettes in this game. Which what those are is it's a random dungeon at max level, and you get these daily tokens for completing it that help you to upgrade your gear so that you can get more active in endgame boss fighting. My favorite thing in MMO games. Even though it also frustrates me the most because I love it so much. But I'm glad to hear things are going good. I think things are going good for me too. It's challenging and the grind never ends, but my book is done. There's a hardcover and paperback copy right behind me. So the book is done, meaning I have nothing left to do for it. It comes out in November. The Gamer's Journey. Yeah, let's go! So people will get to experience the hero's journey told only through video games with as much psychology, philosophy, and mythology as I could pack into it. Ah, Danny, good morning. Oh. Okay. I have a dungeon to do. Expert roulette. Danny, good morning. How are you doing? I was just talking about the gamer's journey finally being done. We're under 90 days until it comes out for sure. I should have an exact total. If I did one of those, you don't do your experts? Well, this is my first day ever being able to do my expert roulettes. I gotta zoom out. I was trying to do a screenshot for my social media. This tank is gonna keep running, so... No? They're not gonna keep running? I'm just gonna keep doing my wimpy scathe running, because I'm a black mage and there's nothing else I can do. Alright, let's do it. In the immortal words of Seth Rollins in WWE, burn it down! High fire! Yeah, let's do a flare, and then we're gonna get our... Oh no! My flare! Now we get Flare Star. This is the big move for Black Mage, this expansion. And freeze, and now we're back at the fire phase. I'm loving Black Mage, Danny. I really am. I'm finding my flow. I'm getting much better at playing. If you compare how I'm doing even so far in this dungeon with where I was at when I first did it on Sunday, I think. Sunday would have been my first day. I just have a better grasp on my moves. I just made a mistake on my rotation right there. I should have done flare instead of high fire, but you just gotta roll with the mistakes. So we'll get the ice, fill up my MP. Ice fills up the MP for anyone who doesn't play Black Mage. So the whole challenge is, how do I fit in the right kinds of big explosions while also earning those yellow... So if you look... Oh, sorry. If you look underneath my character to the left, you're gonna notice there's a circle. There's 6 circles in a circular pattern, okay? There are certain fire moves that I do that fill that up, and when you have all 6, the big boom move called Flare Star becomes possible. Oh no! No, I just wasted my ley lines! Okay, well, that's a bummer. Ah, I got him back, because it's level 100, and we can teleport the ley lines to us now. Yeah, so every time I do Fire 4, I get a bit that I can shoot on that circle. Ow! You jerk. What? I don't understand this boss, very obviously. Why does it shift to the side? Ow! I'm getting my butt kicked. I don't understand. Yeah, I just got wiped out very quickly. I'm doing no DPS to contribute to the team here. What? Sorry, everyone. I'm showing you what not to do. The problem is, I don't understand why you're not to do it. Meaning I'm learning nothing. But why? That's just gonna be the name of this boss for my stream. The But Why boss. His thing is AoE expansion, so go as far away from his AoE marker as possible. Now this one I don't get either. What? Just leave me dead. I am too dumb to understand what's going on. The epochal earrings of fending. I do not need those. Geeky is just agreeing with us because it's trying so hard to fit in with the humans. Someday, we're gonna have this bot trained to where it's like super talented at hanging with the humans. What? That's the second time that I've tried to use that move and it's done ley lines instead. Ah! The double tap on the controller is still something I screw up every couple, like, a couple times a minute, it seems. That's okay. We're here to have fun, drink our coffee. If I wanted to do serious DPS, I wouldn't be playing Black Mage right now. Let's be honest. Black Mage clearly is sending the message of, I'm here to do big explosions and just have fun. Whee! Alright. I love how in dungeons you can fall an infinite amount of height and you do not get damaged in any way whatsoever. Yeah. Ooh, we got a flare star. So cool. I love that move. It makes me feel like I did something right. I hope it's, you know, I hope it's showing that I'm at least understanding how to play Black Mage, even if I don't understand the boss fights. This is only my second day that I've been able to play at Endgame 2. So I've only done these bosses one time. And I'm sure the people I'm playing with have played them a lot. Ah. Circles are circles. Squares are squares. This is what a podcast I listened to said about this fight. Wait. Square. Put a circle in the square. What? Circles are circles. There's a... Okay. I don't understand. There's a circle in the square. I'm kind of just following these people around. Okay, so I absorbed that damage. I'm doing much better at least at contributing. So the circles blow up in circles and the squares blow up in... I'm just gonna... Okay. We got that boss down. I didn't die a single time on that fight. Come on, give me something good. No! Epochal Ring of Aiming. I don't need that either. I still didn't do my social media. Only people that check their Twitch notifications know that I'm even streaming right now. I need to create a checklist for real. I'm so bad. That's fine. Oh no. 1, 2... Wait, I'm out? Hey, Latasha! See? I was just saying, only the people that know how to check Twitch notifications know I'm streaming right now, because I didn't do a post about it. But welcome. Watching the... Well, I'm sure they have a... I don't know. I still don't feel super comfortable swearing as much as most streamers that I watch. Alright, let's go. So I am at Endgame, Latasha. And what I was saying about that is that opens up... Oh, ow! That opens up for me to play Endgame Dungeons, which is really cool. There we go. I'm trying to not die from these big pink lights. Every time something dies when I'm in the middle of trying to throw a spell at them, my spell doesn't happen because you have to be targeting an enemy that's alive in order to throw the thing. It's one of the most frustrating parts of being a black mage, which is my class. Well, he died before I could get my flare star. We're at the final boss. So, when you're at endgame, the goal changes from completing the story to now you're trying to get the best armor set that you can so that you can fight the harder bosses. That's my goal anyway, because my main motivation is to complete the tough boss fights. I've not done the raids yet. I haven't done the normal raids yet. That's on my list of things. Earrings! Oh, I already have that. No! Yeah, so I might do the normal raids today. Very possible. They're crazy. I love that. What am I fighting? You played on day one and it was constant death. I did not know when day one was. Alright. 8 weeks ago. I'm 2 months behind? You get weekly loot. Flare. Wait, why? I'm feeling a longing to vacate the mortal coil. I don't understand. I'm gonna have to study up on what even is happening in these fights. So unlike in the story where I could kind of tell why I'm dying in most fights, I have no clue why I'm dying in these fights. So what that means is my eyes are not understanding what I'm seeing, and so what I'm choosing to do as the player is not making sense. I don't know. I'm the person though. I'm bleeding. Where's my thing that stops me from getting knocked? Sure cast. Okay. Ow. I'm just doing the limit break because that's the only way I'm contributing to this group anyway. Alright. We got it! Dungeon complete. Oh, not the person with the arrow. Follow the person who knows what they're doing. It ran away from us. Okay, so that is the daily expert roulette. So if I go in here every day and do that, I will get the maximum number of things that will help me upgrade my armor set. My armor set gives me my power, my stat points. So if we go in here on that left side are all of my stat points. And that bluish number that's right above my character's left shoulder, it says 690. Okay? So the goal is to get that number as high as I can, because that decides what kind of bosses I can fight through, how quickly I will die, how much damage my magic spells will do. And that number is the average power level of all 10 gear items that you see going around the left and right border of my character picture. So all of the clothing on the left side with the blue background, and all of the accessories like earrings, necklace, bracelets, and rings, those give my character their power. And my goal now, since I'm at Endgame, is to get the highest power level on those gear items that I can. So to do that, I have to go in and do different dungeons to get these 3 tombstones. So you'll see on the Allegan, these are low-level gear items for people who are doing content from the older expansions. I'm maxed out on those right now. And then the Tombstone of Aesthetics and the Tombstone of Heliometry. Those are the ones I want right now, because those are going to let me upgrade my gear items. And that is why people play these games every day. So as a mental health professional, a lot of us that talk to people about video games end up talking about games like they're a bad thing, because people are playing them too much, or the people in their life think it's childish. But actually, if this is a hobby that you have, that you're passionate about, and you have friends in the game that you like to play with, Danny in the chat pointed out that people have been working on defeating these bosses for 2 months already by the time I got to join the party. Okay? So for 2 months, they've been working on bosses that I was not allowed to even try, because I didn't make it far enough in the story yet. But now I have made it. So now I have to catch up, which means if I want to catch up and play with my friends who have a 2-month head start on me, I really do have to play these boss fights every day. So that's oh, it went to ads? Well, I will... The best way to avoid ads is to subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to be funny. So, I hope that that helps with the description of kind of what we're doing here. I can play it cool for a few minutes while we wait for the ads to go away. Favorite gaming moment recently? Finishing the story, Geeky. That was the best, actually. I did enjoy the ending. I thought the entire final section of the game was it was so cool because it was basically talking about the idea of whether AI is an example of life and wrestling with our own mortality. Ah, you subscribed. Thank you so much. Did I Is my alert box not working? Oh, I don't understand. It should have given a pop-up or something. It's so hard to figure out all the technical things sometimes. So now, if we go into my list of things, it says in orange at the bottom of that window, reward. Oh, there we go! There's just a delay! Woot woot! Thank you so much, Latasha. You won't get ads anymore. Which that's like the best goal. The best reason to subscribe is to avoid the ads. Also, there is a motivation for me as the streamer to want to have more subs. Is it helps with the cost of different things that I might want to upgrade to use for the stream. Like, I do have a goal someday of upgrading my webcam. I think it would be really cool to get. I'm thinking about the Elgato face cam a lot recently, but I can't afford to do that on my own. Also, if we get enough subs on the channel, I can add more emotes to our list of things that we can use. So right now I have the black mage, white mage, popcorn, hype. You know, here's an example of some of those. Ah, I love how they bounce all over the screen. It's so fun. Okay, so in order to do the mission, The Claw in the Dark, I have to learn this boss fight. So let's sign up to do it. Yep, so if we get enough subs, then I can add more emotes to our channel. And also Twitch has animated emotes now, which I have not had any made for my channel yet, but I really would like to. I would love to see if there's a way to get the Black Mage one to animate with a little bit of a staff movement and then a fire. I think that would be really cool. But I'd have to pay someone to make that for me because I have no idea where to start. So Black Mage is this one. There's a new mechanic. It targets... Okay, so there's a new mechanic in this fight that we have not seen in any previous fights, and it wiped you out. Well, I am excellent at getting wiped out by mechanics. A mechanic, by the way, in video games is when the boss does a certain kind of attack and you have to do a specific reaction in the right speed of time in order to not get destroyed. Or it can also be something specific you have to do besides regular combat that will help you to achieve victory. That's a mechanic. So when you're listening to a game player talk about mechanics, they're talking about things outside of mashing the combat button that you have to do in order to be successful. All right, this is my first time doing the normal raid. So I'm super excited to do this. Let's go. the chest piece. Yeah, okay. So my mindset right now is the accessories would be better because I don't think doing the normal raids, my worry is how much damage I'm doing. But if I'm going to start Savage raiding soon, then that is a priority. So why don't I roll for the chess piece? Oh, look at her. Oh, she's in evil combat mode. She's kind of cute. Got that cool anime cat girl, gamer girl vibe. And she just turned into Lady Deathstroke or whatever. No, Lady, from X-Men. What's her name? Whatever. Oh, look, I got my portrait. All right, let's see what happens. We're fighting Black Cat. 1, 2, 3. And flare. Okay, so she's got... Yeah, then we move over to this side. That's a normal thing for us. Oh, no. Okay. So far, I'm doing the left and the right dance, and it's going well. So you look at the hands glowing, and you can... How did they know? I'm doing okay. And I'm doing my rotation, meaning I'm doing a decent amount of damage. Boss is at 80%. What is going on? You gotta remember all of those hits? Oh my goodness.
Please bear with us while we repair the ring.
They're repairing it. How nice of them. I'm staying with the... Oh no! Well, that's not the right moves at all. Alright, Flare Star. I don't know even if Flare Star is... Oh! I lived! This is... Okay. The arena is back to usable. And Black Cat is at 59%. I'm hanging out with the healer. There's a person dressed like Boss too. How neat. That's cool. Oh, what are we doing? Ow. Well, I got hit. I got hit. I got hit again.
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenge is still standing.
We're under 50%, everybody. Did I really get a flare star without... Oh my goodness. I got a flare star without using flare. Oh. Oh. I'm so scared. Where am I supposed to... I'm supposed to settle in right here? Alright, well, I'm going to settle in with ley lines.
They're back on their feet. What grit?
Whew. I hope this is where I'm supposed to stand. Nope, I don't have my big blast. What? Oh, I'm gonna land on the thing! Oh, I died. You gotta land on a not cracked one. My bad, friends. Next time I know. You gotta land on the not cracked one. You gotta use your brain. See, I think people that are anti-gaming are anti-using your brain for something that's fun. They think that fun has to be dumb relaxation. I don't mean dumb like it's stupid. I mean like your brain can't be activated. We gotta watch TV shows, something that's not challenging you. They don't understand the concept of fun being a challenge. But solving the problem of this boss... Ow. I would have been safe if that slide would have counted. Okay, so in the future, I have to watch out for the battle attacks that take up half the room. We gotta group up like we're friends here. Don't... Oh! If friends, why kill me? Ugh, I'm a black mage. Don't make me run around. So the reason I keep talking like that is because black mages have to stand still in order to throw their magic attacks out. If you make us run around, there's only a certain way that we can do our spells. So that's why these boss fights are the most challenging, is for if you want to play black mage, you do have to think really hard. All right. We just defeated raid boss number 1. Yeah, go ahead. What's your suggestion, Danny?
The match is decided. Victory goes to the challenger.
Yeah, that's us. I got 10 tomestones of heliometry. I'm going to do vote for the white mage. All right. Chess piece. Neat. Oh, I rolled a 21. I'm going to wait this out. Nope. I did not get it. All right. The helm or the pants? I'm going to say need on the pants. Nope. So what's my lowest? 690, 700, 672, 700, 690. So the 672, the bracelets. Is there a bracelet? There's no bracelet. Okay. Got the earring. So now I have to pass on everything else. What does earring gives all accessories mean? I'm not following. I did know that the pants give the second highest. Most people don't like their names on stream. How? I don't even know what is being talked about. Of course, I want people to be comfortable chatting in the stream. How do you change it? Wouldn't it just be your Twitch username? They don't like their character names. But I want to know their character names. I missed what was being said. I'll be accepting. Be my guest. I think character names are sometimes so fun. Why was there somebody in there in the name list that was like bad? I wasn't even looking at the names, so I don't know. The internet is such a big place. How would you even track down a person based on their character's name? I guess you are right. There are some evil people in the world. Wish there wasn't, but the reality is that there are. Wow, your FC is hardcore, Danny. Most people feel this way? I've never even thought about this. This music is fun. Okay, so this whole M2 is now accessible. We just cleared out M1. Okay, okay. I'll figure it out. So character settings, name settings. So party members, surname, abbreviated. Alliance members, surname, abbreviated. Other player characters, surname, abbreviated. Friends. Surname, abbreviated. Honestly, for my character, I'd be just fine having only my first name. Okay. Danny, there is no maliciousness involved there. If anything, it's incompetence. Because I didn't understand the depth of evil inside people. Character names. Oh man, Geeky Saga is making us comment. That's fun. All right. Boss number 2 is up. All right. If I go to solution 9, I can maybe cash in. I don't know how many pieces I need in order to get better items. I don't know if it's 1 for 1. Nexus Arcade. Yep. Nexus Arcade is where we go. Let me get... that felt good. Okay. So this is where we go to get better gear items, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, there's so much hate. And people just go to Twitch because they have nowhere to channel their self-hate, so they have to send it outward. I love this song. It's just so good. This is not what I need. relic exchange? There we go. Earring of casting. Oh, the earring is all accessories. That's what you were telling me. Okay, let's make for sure that I know what I want. 690 for my earrings, 700 for my necklace, 672 for my bracelet. So I want the bracelet. So that piece of gear that I got from defeating that first boss, I can give it to this vendor for a bangle of casting. And there it is, the light heavy holo earring. Trade it in. And now I have my bangle of casting. I'm going to equip it. And now my item level number has changed from 690 to 693. Because we took an item that was at 670 and we turned it into a 710. So it's literally like what happens when you have a bad grade in the grade book and the professor lets you redo the assignment. That bad grade becomes a good grade, which completely changes the math of your average for the class. That's real life application, friends. And I'm going to go ahead and repair my gear because I have been getting whooped by the bosses. Every time you die, your items get damaged. And if they get completely broken, they don't give you any powers at all. Like trying to use a broken hammer. You know, you can't, if you can't hit the nails with the hammer, then you basically have no hammer. And now we have great, pretty gear. Only 2 more items in my list are green items. Everything is blue right now.
Use your fist. Bam. Bam.
Yeah. I wish I had coffee. I really, really, really do. Danny, you gotta subscribe. So how's Thursday morning working for everybody? For me, the mental challenge is to give myself a pocket of time somewhere every day that I can do something for me. The cool thing about streaming is this thing for me can be repurposed to assist with some work things down the line. Which is actually why my webcam is on the right side of the screen now. If you have watched my most recent YouTube video, which is about how we use RPG games to help ourselves accomplish things in life, I actually masked a former client's name so that they're anonymous and focused on how they used Elden Ring to turn their college career around. and did it in a way where there's no specific details except for the details about how they use the game. And this is the first time that I've ever talked about a case on a video. But I also used 4 different role-playing games as the source of the background for the video. And one thing that I started to understand is if I want to use footage from my stream, my webcam has to be in the same spot as where my webcam is going to go during my YouTube videos. It has to match. And so that's why I'm over on the right side of the screen today. Trying out a new thing. But a lot of the streamers that I enjoy watching, this is where their webcam is too. So I'm excited because now I can go through the footage of the boss fight I just did and then put my YouTube video over top of my webcam for this video. And it gives a second use. All right, boss fight 2. Let's go. Never done this one before. Oh no, my portrait. Ah, I didn't reset my portrait. I'm going to have the DMV photo. Oh, we got Yellow Jacket Girl. Oh, and she's in front of a bunch of insect light bulbs. Anyone else like the show Yellow Jackets? Oh man, I love this song too. I love K-pop and J-pop. It's got that. Oh, love you. Oh, I can't do it. There we go. I have to get better at my anime tropiness. Oh, we're not saying that word out loud anymore. That is not what I thought I was saying. Apologies, friends. Oh, she is an insect. All right, let's do this.
The Honeybee Lovely Show has begun.
Let's put on a lovely show for the audience.
Okay, there is some ground level design stuff going on.
The queen.
Beautifully dodged. Vicious blow.
Oh my gosh. I'm doing my moves all wrong. Okay, we're in the 80%.
Hope you're ready for me to steal your heart.
Oh no. What is she doing? I have 6 hearts?
Oh, she's definitely feeling.
Wait, no, I have 3 hearts.
Can the challenger resist the irresistible? I know I can't.
I am so suspicious of what this mechanic is going to be. I don't understand. I have only 1 heart. Is that bad?
Alas, her charms were not to be denied.
I don't know if these hearts are good or bad. Hey, thanks for the lurk!
I'll make you mine.
Gloom Cookie! Your username is so dark on my OBS. So if I messed it up, I'm so sorry. We're in the 70%, and we're approaching the 60%. Oh, oh.
A little taste to make it interesting.
Okay, getting close to being in the 50%. Stinger with poison. Oh,
Here comes a fearsome venom strike!
here's some Venom Strike.
No hard feelings if I kill you?
Well, I died because of all the control stick nonsense. Everyone who's been on the stream is aware that I have a tendency to push in the right control stick, which messes up my entire focus. I wish I could deactivate that, but I don't think I can. We're just running around so that the wasps don't get us. Wasn't this just so fun? That is such an FU to Black Mage players.
We're just getting started.
The reason is that it causes you to just run without having the ability to settle in and do anything. Now, this heart dynamic, no idea at all what I'm supposed to do with this. Why? Oh my gosh, I'm having some graphics issues during this fight too. I have 2 hearts. I don't know really what that means. I'm powerless against my undying affection. Okay, so having all your hearts is bad. I do not love this. Oh, wait. But no hearts is bad too. Okay, okay. So you want to have 1 or 2, but not 3. Right? Am I understanding? I mean, I seriously don't know. We're at 30% of boss 2, and I don't know what's going on. I died once because I decided to fill up my heart meter. And I died, the first time I died was because of a knockback. I got knocked into the black death poison area. Oh, shoot. Ow. This is not nice to black mages anywhere. It's so mean. Oh no! Why would you do this to me? Okay, so what? So, dying 2 times in the first 75% of a new boss isn't that bad, right? Woo! Flare, you know. Anyway.
We're just getting started.
If you're watching, it's you know what you're in for with my random wrestling references. I mean, Final Fantasy XIV, calling all of their gear light, heavyweight, and stuff, they're definitely wrestling fans in Square Enix. Oh no. Got 1 heart. I don't want 2. Am I? Okay, I'm in. 10% left. Don't get hit by hearts. I can put ley lines down and just try to do 6% damage right now. %5 left. Yeah, this is a burn phase. Burn phase means there's really nothing left for us to do except pump out as much damage as possible to burn the boss. And we got her. 2 times down on first attempt at normal boss. Not bad. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, there's a wrestling. Even look, there's like laser ropes going around. They might not even be laser. They're like circular ropes. So instead of a square ring, it's a circle. But I like to think that we all entered through the ropes. All right, I'm going to give the Scholar. Wait, the names are still showing in my party list. Okay. So, let's go after the chess piece. Okay, I did not get the chess piece. So let's go after the pants. I got the pants. Okay. Now I get better pants. Did the forms disappear? What do you mean? The form for doing the counseling credit? They haven't disappeared, but they don't show up until near the end of the stream. I think I have a command that I can type. I'd be happy to have Black Cat in my corner. Of course. Yeah, so at the beginning of the stream, I did talk about gaming motivation. And now that I'm at the end game, I'm really getting to connect with what motivates me to play. Much more than when I'm playing the story. So when I'm playing an online game like this, there's 10 psychological motivations for why people play MMO games. And they're in 3 categories. So the 3 categories are achievement, social, and immersion. Okay? And inside of those categories, there are 3 or 4 types of motivation. So achievement has advancement, making your character stronger, mechanics, learning new fights, and competition, player versus player, defeating other players, becoming better than other players at the game. So my favorite in that category is advancement. And then also I like learning mechanics. So 2 of the 3 achievement motivations are very strong inside of me. And inside social, there's socialization, teamwork, and relationships. So socialization is just getting to interact with other players. This can be casual interaction, like when we're in a group together and I die and the healers res me. That's social. There's teamwork, which is where you find a consistent team that you play with, and you get to work on those bosses with the same people over and over. I don't have that right now, but I'm working on building it. And then there's relationship, and that's where you develop friendships in the game that started out in the game, but it starts to include other areas of life, because you get to know people when you join a team and you have this passion that you connect on repeatedly. So for me, advancement, mechanics, teamwork, and relationships are big motivators for me. And so now I'm at the part of Final Fantasy XIV where I get to seek out the things that will make those motivations feel nice inside of me. So when people play a video game, they're not all playing for the same reason. They're not all playing in the same way. They're playing because something in the game motivates them, and that need is being met in the way that they get to experience the game. Sometimes those experiences are frustrating, but sometimes the best things we accomplish in life are incredibly frustrating. Writing my book was frustrating. Completing my doc program is frustrating. Telling students no when they ask if they can bend the rules, that's frustrating. That doesn't mean that frustrating things are the wrong things to do. And a lot of people will talk to me about gamer rage. If you think you're seeing gamer rage, just like any form of anger in life, it is actually more helpful to understand where that anger is coming from, what need is being unmet, and why the mode of displaying that disappointment is anger. Then you can actually have a conversation with someone. When you just call all gamer rage, you're kind of telling the person that you're labeling with that you're not interested in understanding them. All the relation dynamics are positive. What about ego? First off, I don't think all relationship dynamics are positive, because I tend to have a hard time accepting absolute phraseology. Many relationship dynamics are positive in video games. Ego, if we're talking about ego from a psychodynamic perspective, is the parts of interacting with others that represent yourself. So ego is not the same thing as narcissism. Everyone has some amount of ego because that is the element of how you interact with the situations. Well, why would I go on my own stream and talk about negative relationships? Like, if you have negative relationships in a raid team, you gotta kick someone out of the raid team. Or have a group convo about how we're gonna fix this dynamic so we can come together and defeat these bosses together. Because this group is meant to be long term. What I'm talking about anyway, raid team relationships or guild relationships. You know, you don't have to be besties with everyone in a community, but if someone is turning the community toxic, then there may be a need to do something frustrating and uncomfortable and talk about the real situation. So your ego is who you are navigating the social dynamic in society. But ego is not always narcissism. Narcissism is an out of control, self-focused ego that lacks objectivity. And also, sometimes it's hard to connect the dots in a Twitch chat. I'm doing my best. But I think that's what we were trying to talk about, right? Oh, September is going on right now, which I think means you get like some kind of discount on your subs, even though Twitch puts the same amount into the subs for you. So like you pay less, but the streamer still gets the same. It's a pretty good deal. If you are tired of seeing ads during the streams, this could be a good time to jump in. I didn't understand what it was until I got an email about it a few days ago. Are there any negative ego dynamics that you were hoping that I could clarify or talk about? I'm just curious. I want to have as complete a conversation about this as I possibly can. The boss fights are fun, but believe it or not, what we just did talking about gaming motivations and relationships in games is my favorite part of the stream. You were aiming for narcissism. Well, it turns out I talked about narcissism, so that's good. Are you trying to tell me something, Gloom Cookie? Yeah, no, it's good. Get those energy drinks, friends. This game is an ad for Final Fantasy energy drinks. I don't like energy drinks, by the way. They make me feel awful. They're so bad for my digestion. I'm almost 40. I have to think about the impact of what I put in my body is going to have on my digestion and my ability to be active during the day. Energy drinks. Oh, look at her. Wicked Thunder. Okay. Wait, she disappeared. I'm missing huge chunks of why we're fighting these fights. That's okay. I'll figure it out. The cool thing about streaming this is I can always go back and rewatch it myself and focus on the parts of the story I missed while I was doing the right thing and chatting with my friends. You forgot, the tank forgot to use LB3 and you wiped twice. Just sitting there waiting for them to make a mistake. You can tell by whether the name is regular text or italics if they have completed the fight before as well. So if you see healers that do not have their name in that list with the I've cleared this before, you really should tell them. Also, it's wasting other people's time, which is gross. I gotta go speak to Yana in the green room. And I also need to get my new pants. Oh, there's no... It was the healer being negative. Tank had done the trial before, but didn't realize the LB3 was needed to survive. Oh no, I went the wrong way. Could have a whole conversation about gamer rage from an ego state point of view, but you have to go to work. That would be fun. Maybe next time, Gloom Cookie. Just bring in the questions and I will do my best to talk about them. And I always will welcome your opinion and your point of view. And we'll just build something great. Also, one thing I think would be really great for our community while we're building it up is if you attend the stream and you participate in the chat, going into the general channel on my Discord and just saying like one going away thought about the stream to get people to be excited about what we're doing over here on Twitch would be a lot of fun. Like it would be really good for them to start thinking about, hey, I could show up for the streams too. That sounds like a good talk. Because I think a lot of people still are unaware of what I'm trying to do with Twitch. And also, I don't think there's been a single YouTube comment today, so it might not be as big a deal to multi-stream and just do it straight to Twitch only. Hey, Mad Pyro! Welcome, welcome! I think that it is one of the links on my Twitch channel, but also I have... The best way to dodge the ads is to subscribe to the channel. LOL. I love that that's my new way of handling the ads. I want you to sub. Ooh. Vile heat. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for coming by, joining the chat, saying hi, being a part of our conversation about why doing these boss fights is such a big deal to me. There's a part in Endwalker where your character suffers repeatedly and there's nothing you can do but watch it happen. It's always stood out. Yeah, that would be so great. Gloom Cookie, I would love that. And the reason I would love that is because it helps the channel become part of what the community sees the Dr. Gameology thing doing. And it helps make the books feel like they're alive. You know, everything I'm talking about is touched on in some way in the gamer's journey. Whether it's pages, whether it's chapters, or whether it's paragraphs or sentences, it's all in there. That book uses the mythology of the hero's journey to explain my entire take on the psychology in video games in a book one kind of way. Tease for book two happening in my mind. But yeah, I would love to see that. And the reason I would love to see that is because I'm trying to build something that can last for years and years and years and keep going even when I have no more energy to keep doing it. Which hopefully is a long time from now. I'm looking at the time right now, and I don't think it's the right choice for me to try to fit in the third fight or the fourth fight today. So I'm gonna do one more thing in the game, and then we're gonna focus in on the wrap up for today. I'm going to go turn in the token to get better pants for my raid set. So we need to go to Nexus Arcade. That's where the gear is. And Arcadian Relic Exchange. Light heavyweight. And then wait, did I not? Light, heavy, hollow chassis. Oh, you need multiple of those. I need 4 of them. Oh, man. That's so much work. Okay. So I have 1. I have 1 out of the 4 that I need. Okay. Well, that's another part of the mission. You gotta get 4 of these items. Oh, that's much better. Let me move this to the other side. There, now you can see the items. So I need 4 of those. Right there, the light, heavy, hollow chassis. Chassis. All right. Friends, very nice Thursday morning to start with you. I have to switch over to the less entertaining form of adult work, but you're helping me treat my not alcoholism. Whoa, I don't even drink. My workaholism. You're helping me treat my workaholism by doing something fun to start my day with my coffee, have fun, connect with friends, talk about good topics. Can't believe I slipped up and said, that doesn't even make any sense. I'm going to be upset at myself for an hour now. Doc said something dumb on his stream. Yeah, That's why I'm here. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for supporting me and hanging out with me. I really appreciate. I'm loving that I'm getting to talk with so many of you about Final Fantasy. I do have ideas about other games that I might stream, but according to the data, more people are showing up when I play Final Fantasy XIV. And I know this because all kinds of apps give me reports that recommend what I should do to keep growing my community. And some of it's nonsense, some of it's very useful information. But if you want to see other games, let me know in Discord or send me a message some other way. Because there are games I've been thinking about, like Star Wars Outlaws. I've been thinking about more Diablo 4. I've been thinking about... I bought The Casting of Frank Stone, which is a choose-your-own-adventure kind of horror game that's based on the Dead by Daylight universe. I'm a huge fan of Dead by Daylight. I love playing it. I play a couple matches almost every day. I could stream Dead by Daylight if you're interested in learning about that. So just let me know. But if Final Fantasy XIV is your thing and that's where you're excited to be consistent and support the channel, let me know that too. Because if everyone that wants to come wants me to stick with Final Fantasy XIV, I have a research study that's published on Final Fantasy XIV. I could talk about this game forever. That's why Heidelin's Mother Crystal is the cover of the hardcover of the Gamer's Journey, because this game matters that much to me. So just let me know. I'm here to give you what you want and talk about the psychology of games and have fun playing games together. So also, if you want to group up and run some of the dungeons with me, the current goal is Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. If that's possible for you, let me know. I'd love to do it. All right. You all are going off to your own thing. I see the numbers doing their thing. It's time for us to stop for today. I'm not going to do a raid. Just have a great day, everyone. Thanks for adding me to your Thursday. As always, continue the journey.